I want to be real. I want to be raw. You know, when I was in college, in community college in 2007, when I graduated high school, I went to College of the Canyons in Valencia, better known as Awesome Town. And when I was there, I believe that's when I don't know, I just was able to communicate better. I knew more English at this point of my life, so I felt more comfortable speaking and communicating with others. So, and I started taking communication classes, which really helped me. And I just remember thinking I could start a YouTube channel now. But really deep inside of me, I knew that I was not ready to be genuine full time. Like, I was afraid of people knowing that I took the bus home because I couldn't drive, because I didn't have a license, because I didn't have a social security number. There were so many things that I just was insecure about, and I didn't want to expose all of that, stuff about my life. So I decided I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready to be raw like so many people are in YouTube. And this week I was watching a video in, you're wondering, why is she looking over there? Well, it's fine. It's easy to look over there and over here better, because you'll get to see my better side of my face. So then I just didn't want to be, I didn't know how to be honest. And now, I decided last year, God decided I should start a YouTube channel. I really felt the heart of God wanting me to do this, and I didn't want to do it because I don't like that stuff about trying to be consistent and making videos. I don't want to make videos. I think I look pretty and all. I like to take pictures sometimes, but I don't like to hear myself talk, even though it looks or it sounds like I do. But anyway, so I was watching this thing called Vlogumentary, and it was just amazing. It was about how YouTube got started, and that's when I realized I think I've got this maybe not all wrong, but I don't think I have been as authentic as YouTube videos should be or were created to be. Like, when the first people, or I would say that the first people that started YouTube videos created a strong foundation about vulnerability. And I don't think I have been doing that in this last year of YouTube video making. And by the way, thank you so much for being with me in this whole year with me. I really appreciate all you 48 people. I really appreciate just your support, and please don't mind this. This is the foundation that just whatever, don't worry about it. I'm pretty sure you were not even looking at it, but now you are. So now I want to change the focus, because where focus is, energy goes. So I want to focus more on vulnerability. I want to focus more on being vulnerable with you, telling you everything that is going through my head without having to hide it. I am a number 7 on the Enneagram test, and some of us number 7s have a hard time communicating what you're feeling, what's in your head. So I think that really allowing myself now to be vulnerable, even when it hurts, even when it feels uncomfortable, just doing that is really going to place my both feet down on earth. So that way I can really, just look at myself. Sometimes if I'm not being honest, sometimes if I'm talking about whatever type of topic that I want to talk about, some topics don't really require me to be very honest with you. And this time I want to be honest with you. I want to talk about masturbation, which, by the way, I don't know how to do that, so I don't. Sorry. Talk about dating. Talk about, that stuff I don't like to talk about. So, talk about that stuff. I want to do that now, and I want to be honest with you, because I think that, that's part of what YouTube culture is supposed to be. And personally, I have watched some videos from other people, and that they're just so fake. And I'm just like, ugh, I can't watch this. And I don't want anyone to feel like that about my videos. And I don't want to be that person. And maybe those people are not even trying to be fake. They're just creating content, and that's okay. But I want to be very authentic. I want to be raw with you. I want to give you what I want, or what I originally intended to give to you when I started this YouTube video, this YouTube channel. And so I hope that that makes a lot of sense. That means that I'm going to be trying very hard to reformat the way that I communicate with you and the messages that I give. I still always want to give you something that you can take to your heart, to your mind, and just process during the week. This is not a church sermon. This is just more like, you know, me sharing life, because you're probably going through the same process. And I am a 30-year-old reborn, remade virgin, and we struggle. Then I'm a girl and I like guys, and I've had sucky dates, and so have you. And I don't have the job of my, well, I think somehow I do have the job of my dreams, but not yet. So I think, you know, especially living in LA, we're all going through different processes, and oh my gosh, it's not easy living here. But I tell you, I got it better than anyone because I have my parents' support. I still pay rent, but I live, you know, in my parents' guest house, so that's really awesome. And so I thought I should share more about that. I don't know. That may be a little uncomfortable, but here we go. So I'm gonna tell you who I am. So who am I? Who am I? I am a journalist by trade. Okay, here we go. I went to community college, went to different community colleges actually. I went to a Santa Clarita College of Kenyans. I went to Valley College for a class. I went to Mission College for another class, and I just went to different campuses. I thought it was cool. Also, I had friends who would drive me there, so I thought, let me go there. And so that was that. I failed, or I did statistics, which is why I had to go to Mission College actually, and I ended up passing the class with a B, praise the Lord. I never knew I could do that, and you know what? Just God did amazing things when I was in school. I would rarely study for my exams, and I would pass them. I really did study for math all the time, and actually in college, some of my favorite classes besides communication classes were math classes. Would you believe it? I don't know. I should have become a math teacher or kept studying it. I think I should definitely keep going at it, because I really enjoyed math, and just like the excitement that something else kept coming. You know, you learn something, then there's another level, and then there's another level, and then there's another level, and more and more and more and more. And I just thought that was really cool. So I'm like, I like that. I can keep growing in it, and I already know the basics of it, and I like that I can grow into something, because normally in real life I'm very bad about following through. I have been not very good about having very long-term relationships. I haven't been good about having a romantic relationship at all. So yeah, so I am a journalist by trade. I personally love to write, and I would love to be, my dream is to be I will say, okay, let me say it big and loud, and I'm scared of saying this because, you know, like we always think that if we say something in a YouTube video that people will go, you know, I'm just okay, forget it. I want to be a published author, and I want to be a bestseller. And my books, really what they are about, as I am writing them now, well, lately I have, well, no, I am, they're about bringing hope to people, bringing hope to a world that feels like it's very much in the last days, which we are, I think, in my opinion. But I want to bring hope that the last days are the best days. And I think so. of course I have had very, very, very crappy moments, you know, but I still think, I still believe, I still have the heart, the hope and faith that we are living in the best days, because we're gonna see many, many miracles as I speak, as I'm saying this. I really, really believe it. You know, it's all over the Bible, especially in Acts 2, that in the last days, the wrinkled people will have visions. I'm kidding. All people, children, old men will prophesy, will have dreams and visions and revelations, and God is going to show that to you. So I'm currently writing a book about, well, it's already written. I just need to make some adjustments on a dream journal, and then I'm writing another book about the last days, and then I also have a children's book that my friend Gabby is helping me create the illustrations for, and then I also have a website. That is my dream currently right now, is to make that website work so well, function so well. I am doing it all. I've been doing it all from scratch, and I have been trying to get this done for 3 years, but this year I'm gonna make it happen. This is the year, and it's ready. It's just like one item about shipping that I gotta figure out, and so that's what it is. It's just a lot of stuff, you guys, that I'm dealing with, and I'm really, really scared. I'm really scared that I won't get to do what I want to do in my lifetime. I'm scared that I will not. I'm scared that I will be an old woman regretting everything I didn't do. And I don't want to be that person. So for all of that, that was my stomach if you heard it. But I just want to say to you, keep going. And don't be afraid to be raw. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable in a city, in a county where people are, you know, just very much afraid of others and vulnerability. Don't be afraid to be raw, to be you, because you are brilliant. I don't know what else to say, honestly. I just want to say, take heart, because God is with us. And if God is with us, who can be against us? You know, I guess many people can be against us, but in reality, God holds us in his hands, and he loves us very much. And he directs us in good, green paths if we only take time to listen. And sometimes that takes a little bit of vulnerability to just be like, okay, I am not perfect, and I need a savior. And I constantly have to remind myself of that I cannot make everything happen, that I am not my own, that I am not alone, and that God is going to provide for me. Anyways, this video was just about everything, so I hope it blesses you, and I will see you next Sunday. I am recording on a Saturday, so Shabbat Shalom.